Lately, professional athletes and their signature shoes have infiltrated the fashion world like a plague, moving from concepts and mangled drawings posted up somewhere in a dark laboratory to retail stores across the globe. These kicks have become an intimate part of sports and culture. There have been countless releases over the years. As a people, we've seen everything from gritty high-top shoes to low-top kicks that have been laced with the latest technology. Going through all those releases, we've decided to pick out some of the top signature shoes of all time. The criteria behind these choices went something like this. Each shoe was ranked due to historic importance, technological advancements, and overall playability. With that in mind, here's that list. Air Jordan 12. What the Air Jordan 12 represents is a fitting follow-up model to the Air Jordan 11. The transition from the 11 to the 12 produced two of the freshest signature sneakers we've ever seen. Believe it or not, the Jordan 12 was actually the first Air Jordan sneaker to be fitted with Nike's Zoom Air feature, per Steve Giaconetta of Soul Collector. With that boost in technology accompanying the product, the Jordan 12 not only looked amazing, but playing in the shoes was a joy as well. The 12 featured plenty of support and was surprisingly light and ridiculously durable. Because of its elite style, you could argue that Jordan 12 was actually a better looking shoe than its predecessor. Jordan aficionados will argue either side of the coin, but that's what we love about shoes. There is no right answer. Even if you have the Jordan 12 ranked slightly below the 11s, you can't deny how amazing this was. I mean, come on. Jordan himself wore these during the flu game, and those shoes wound up being auctioned off for $104,765 in 2013, as reported by ESPN's Darren Rovell. Reebok Question. Reebok breaks through on this list thanks to the work the company put in with former Philadelphia 76ers guard Allen Iverson. The Reebok Question model was Iverson's best shoe, and it isn't even close. The question was actually birthed during AI's rookie season in '96 from an outsider's view. You could actually see shades of the Air Jordan 11 featured in the question, especially when it comes to the toe. As a high-top model, these shoes provided ankle-breaking support, something some players wish they could have had when they guarded Iverson. It's sort of poetic justice that one of the most underrated players in NBA history has his shoes on this list. The questions were a vital part of Iverson's mystique. Kyrie 1. It might be a bit premature to put the Kyrie 1 on this list, but when you see something as dazzling as his first sneaker, you have to pay homage to it. Optically speaking, the Kyrie 1 is remarkable. The mesh overlay that floats over the midsole is one of the shoe's best attributes. You could thank Nike designer Leo Chang for that. As striking of a feature as that is, the real takeaway from the Kyrie 1 is the high fashion studs embedded on the heel of the shoes. That is something signature athletic shoes have never been blessed with before. Since the first Dream edition of the sneakers was released in December 2014, Nike has released a cuvee of colorways. Don't get it twisted. The debut sneaker for a professional athlete matters. It usually sets the tone for the future. If Kyrie Irving's first installment is any indication of what we can expect, things are looking up for the young Cleveland Cavaliers point guard. Air Jordan 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Air Jordan 11. If the Air Jordan 1s doesn't do it for you, odds are the 11 is your on-court weapon of choice. Created by Hatfield, the Air Jordan 11 was released in 1995 and worn by MJ during the Bulls' 1995 and 96 season. While the design is still perfect to this day, the shoe was immortalized because of the fact Jordan won his 5th NBA title in them. The Concord edition, a black and white offering, and the more traditional Bulls colorway were both endearing models, but true Jordan fans covet the Space Jam editions more than the rest. Worn by Jordan during the film Space Jam, the black midsole and leather toe were brought to life by the white underlay and a blue Jumpman logo. To show how popular the model remains, in December 2014, Jordan Brand released the Legend Blue edition of his shoes. That particular version resulted in $80 million in sales, per SportsScan info via Matthew Kish of the Portland Business Journal. The Air Jordan 11 is a true staple of not only basketball culture but also pop culture.